ready.
2 seconds.
Yeah. Try to get like.
Warm up your vocal cords.
Down with the sick.
Billy, did your mom take Tylenol while she was pregnant with you?
Choice there.
It wouldn't surprise me if my mom took Xanax while she was pregnant with me.
In your professional opinion, does Tylenol cause autism?
In
you
my
a doctor?
professional opinion, does
The people are
Tylenol?
listening.
Billy Hubbard, MD.
All right. All I know is that if you take 6 Tylenol and don't eat anything, you get fucking sick. That's all I know about Tylenol.
You start shaking.
I've never taken Tylenol. I've always taken goodies.
Yeah, the not the liquid, but the powder you put in the liquid.
Hey, I'll tell you one
Ain't that
thing,
the
though, I
same
learned.
thing?
I'm going to put this advice I had. I made a bad decision with medicine one time. It's the only medicine I think I've ever technically abused. NyQuil.
I know what this is about.
Listen, I didn't know that NyQuil and ZQuil, it says non-habit forming. So I was like, hell yeah, I'm a Hubbard. I don't want to get addicted to this. So I started taking ZQuil to help me sleep. Turns out...
when you got out of the army.
Yeah,
2020.
Turns out it's just like allergy medicine.
It's Benadryl.
Yeah. So I just chugging Benadryl for a bed.
Yeah, it's like dimethylhydramine something.
What'd that do to you?
It gave him an addiction, not a habit.
I
but
could
an
quit
addiction.
anytime I wanted to. I did.
Was it just rocking you gently to sleep every night?
No, see, it got. I don't know if it was the medicine doing it or when I got out of the army, I was drinking heavy. I mean, like I was doing. I could drink. I'd help polish off a 30-pack of beer, do 6 or 7 shots, and then I'd follow it up with NyQuil. Don't fucking recommend that. So
Do not do that.
When people are like, you shouldn't take Tylenol, I'm like, before or after the whiskey.
That's
Do
hilarious.
not
Yeah.
take it and drink.
Tara, what did you think when Trump announced that pregnant women shouldn't?
I was like,
Take Tylenol.
whenever I heard about it and I seen people mad, I was like, why are we siding with Big Pharma on this? You know, I thought we were supposed to hate medicines in general. Procter & Gamble, Nestle, the whole lot of them, like all these big evil companies, right? So I was like, why are we mad and making a political thing? Shouldn't we look into this? It reminded me of whenever smoking, when they come out and said smoking can cause cancer. And you had people go, well, I smoked all my life, I ain't got cancer.
Well,
like,
I'm saying my mom.
It can cause it. I was just looking at the the science there.
My mama, Edith, love you.
Shout out to Edith.
Is the sweetest woman in the world. My mom's never drank. She's never done drugs. And she probably took Tylenol when she was pregnant with me. And I'm not saying that's going to be proof or not, but I turned out all right.
They said it can cause.
Sure.
That doesn't mean it does cause.
I don't trust
in the
Trump's
wording.
scientific method.
Yeah.
But the one thing he did say that I agree with is, what's the downside to not taking it? If you take it, something bad may happen. If you don't take it, it's only good things.
But my question is, didn't Tylenol already put on the bottle
It's
that
on.
you're
If you
not
look at the
supposed-
back of a shampoo, look at the back of like Pantene.
Does shampoo
hairspray.
say do not consume while
No,
pregnant?
it says do not use
But
while
does
pregnant.
Tylenol say you don't use
Tylenol, yes.
Okay.
Everything
we
you
arguing
see has a
That's what I'm
warning.
saying.
That's a very good question.
Let me know.
Other than the fact that there is such a rise in it, but I really think that's got more to do with.
Well,
like,
you're
the
a
foods
mother
we eat.
with an autistic child.
Yeah.
Did you take Tylenol while you're pregnant?
Yep, the hospital gave it to me. I was strapped to an IV most of my pregnancy because I had.
You say most of your pregnancy?
Yep. I had hyperemesis, so I just dry heaved from like 3-4 in the morning on. I really, if I would have got pregnant like back in the day, I would have never survived it.
Well, that's anecdotal evidence. Her daughter literally has.
All
She's
right.
high functioning, but
Well.
Very.
right there.
what are we
The
looking
back
at?
of a Tylenol box. It's been on there.
So what are we
Kinda
arguing
like COVID
about?
was
Yeah,
always
that's
on the
what
Lysol wipes.
I mean,
Trump was right.
Yeah.
it's been on there since I was a kid. As far as I know, my mom said every single thing you look at, like even the backs of, like, grab anything.
Cracks
It'll
me
say
up.
don't
The,
take
the whole,
Literally.
the rest of the
That
planet
That was what my
are
OB-GYN
trying to
said was
kill
like,
each other. They're bombing one another, and Trump's like, "Fuck Tylenol."
But like I said, I don't understand. Read stuff anyway. You shouldn't have to rely on the government to tell you what is and isn't safe. Look and do your research. It's that simple.
I'm just waiting on these tariffs to help the housing market. Somehow.
It can't hurt. I loved your guys' Rapture content.
Oh yeah.
That was so funny. Billy talking about the hottest place right now is the Facebook Marketplace.
Yep.
He said, I'm buying a Corolla for $3.
And see, I actually got some hate comments. Not only, It's
touchy.
always the
touchy.
people that can't spell either. You know what I mean? And when you can't spell, that lets me know that you're not literate. And if you're not literate, that means you don't do research. And if you did your research, you'd understand that the rapture was a fake thing and created anyway in the 1830s. It doesn't exist.
Yeah.
There's
No.
if somebody can show me in the Bible where it talks about the rapture.
Well, I'm sure the comments are going to be wild.
Oh,
on
they
that.
will, I'm sure. But hear me out. I don't think God likes anybody that I know anyway. Like, think about it. In this community, Appalachia, the only people right now that I think if
Is that your phone, Whitney?
Yeah, it's over there behind Jonathan. Behind the.
He's calling us for the rapture.
that's God. He's telling me to hush.
Yeah, he's warning
Shouldn't
you.
have done it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jonathan.
But not to be insensitive, but
Or
here's
it's the
my
devil
personal
calling.
opinion on the rapture.
doesn't
Let's
want
say
to
it
know.
is real. Let's say somebody, it turns out to be true. The only people that I think that would make the cut in the rapture are these old Appalachian mamas and papas who truly live by the Bible, right?
Yeah.
You got these people
There's
out
like
here.
10 of those left, too.
Yeah.
10.
That's my grandparents are. They've always been like that.
But they tell me
they
that I
lovers?
can't joke about
Dang.
things.
The other side.
It's getting more
Slowly.
touchy. These
They are.
people they're getting more comfortable saying, "Oh, you can't joke about that. You can't say fuck you. I'll say whatever I want. If I want to joke about the rapture, I will, because I don't care to go to hell if that's what the case is going to be."
Your literal, the thesis of your joke was, I'm staying here.
Yeah,
Like you weren't making fun of people going. You're saying, I'm going to be here. What does that look like when everybody's gone?
Whenever we were talking about the whole idea, because I've always grown up more into a Christian faith. You know, my dad's side was Baptist, my mom's side's Methodist. Nowhere does it specifically. It says that no man will know the time, hour, or place of when Jesus was going to return.
Now, what they confuse with, I'm not a religious person. I'm spiritual.
Yeah.
I believe in a higher power, but I think people get this thing confused because they nitpick and they take pieces out of the Bible that they want. People try to act like the
and
Bible.
they add stuff
Yeah,
in that I haven't heard of recently. Like there's a
They
lot
just
of
twist
new
the words,
stuff.
kind of like with news
You-
stories
yeah,
or
show
anything else.
me.
They
Yeah.
just twist the words.
Show me in the Bible where it says a preacher needs a 2025 Escalade. I want to know why all these big high pastures are running around. They don't have to pay taxes. They live in the nicest houses. Their
They're going
church.
to Cancun on private jets.
Yes. You meeting Jesus, sir? I don't understand. I don't understand why you're doing this.
It's a play with Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, it's a prosperity gospel thing. It rised up in the 90s was the big thing where they're like, if you want to get to heaven, open that pocketbook.
Which is
And
another
find ways to
reason
Literally.
pray.
that comedy is important. If you've ever watched The Righteous Gemstones, have you ever seen that?
It's incredible.
That is a comedy, but and people say, "Oh, they're making fun." No, what they're talking about, that really happens.
They're not making fun
Yeah.
of real Christianity because that's
Corruption
It's a satire.
is a real
if you,
thing. Yeah.
If you watch that show and you pick up on the deeper message, God was with the family the whole time, not in the church. It's with the scenes of them together, the togetherness. I don't understand why people think that Christianity is like this. You have to look a certain way, act a certain way. It's all in church. Ain't where you find
I
God.
don't either.
So, do you remember Bradley Cooper playing the great grandfather during World War
Yes.
II?
That random
his,
episode.
His storyline made me cry. And he was like this con artist, but he ended up being this really like
Elijah
empathetic.
Gemstone,
Yeah.
the-
Well, I
first
like
or
the
whatever.
message behind that too, because when he got confronted and was given mercy due to him being faithful, or of the cloth as they called him, he realized that how real his situation was and how impactful it was on
Yeah.
people's livelihoods. Made him change his whole perspective on
learned the
yeah,
Bible.
He learned it and actually started to live by what he was preaching.
Yeah. He was committing something blasphemous, and in turn, it brought him into God.
Yeah.
So I don't know. People get so tore up and stuff. I ain't seen them invite me to church once. Whenever they get mad, instead of inviting me the way you're supposed to go about it, you're supposed to open a heart. When you see somebody sinning, you're supposed to welcome them in. They'll go, "You did this wrong," and they push you away.
Just so you know
That's
how
the first. That's automatically. That doesn't sit well with me.
far gone we are. When they announced the rapture was happening, people made it political.
Right.
What the fuck?
They make literally everything political.
What was
Everything.
what was Ralph's take on the rapture? 'Cause I only saw the ones where you were in Billy's. You know,
Okay, so my Ralph ones that I did, because Billy was doing the thing of like,
I'm stuck here.
you
Yeah.
were thinking, if it actually happened, what would people that don't give a flying hoot about it, what would they be doing? They'd be taking stuff. So I was thinking, I am a older man. You know, Ralph's confused. And usually that's who kind of falls for it. So Ralph he's ready for the rapture. He gave Billy his car.
Oh,
He
so
gave
you're the
away
other
his
side of it.
boots. And then the next day, because Ralph's one of them characters that you never know, is he going to still feel that same way the next day? Like, he goes to sleep, whole perspective changes. The next day I come back, I don't even know what the rapture is.
That's
You know,
hilarious.
that makes you really think, though, because when you look at people that are real religious, and you look at the principles of a religious person, like someone who truly lives by the words of the Bible, like really think about it. There's some stuff in the Bible that I don't necessarily agree with, but there are some good principles in there. There's a man whose son was murdered, like in cold blood. The man shot him and robbed him or whatever, and then all their family come to court, and they're all cussing him and swearing him to hell and saying, "I don't want you. You deserve this." The one person that forgave him was the guy's father, because he said it was in his Christian values to do that. People like that, I would listen to when they preach to me. But if you live in a trailer somewhere and you're slinging Percocet to somebody and you have a Bible verse tattooed on your face, fuck you, buddy.
That reminds me, Charlie Kirk's wife, Erica, she got up on stage and forgave.
Forgave the
Yeah,
shit.
it's a
I was sitting there like,
Same.
it's a bad person to me.
I would not have. I would have like wanted to hunt down the family.
And especially like right after losing somebody like that, the
Yeah,
hurt's
3
still so
days
fresh.
after.
To be able to do that at that point, years later, I understand, but to be able to do that at that point is really.
See,
It's
I
very
don't understand that. I couldn't
Very
even
admirable.
comprehend that level of patience. Like, if people cut me off in traffic, I'll follow you home and park my car in your living room.
He
If I
won't
could-
actually.
Yeah.
He gets heated, though.
I get pretty mad, yeah.
His temper is quick.
What's it Theo Vaughn said? I got flare-ups in traffic.
I love that.
Yeah, I get flare-ups. Not racist flare-ups, but violent flare-ups.
So moving on, I guess I kind of changed topics quickly, but Jimmy Kimmel got back on the air.
Yeah.
So last time we talked, you guys were kind of on the we all agreed he should come back, but you guys thought maybe he should just come back as an independent
Yeah.
That didn't happen.
comedy show. So, but anyway, what's your take on him being back? It literally missed 2 shows.
You want to go first?
He missed Monday and Tuesday.
Yeah.
I watched his monologue, and one thing that he did say that I liked was he thanked everybody that liked him, that was already a fan of him, that supported him coming back. But then he also thanked people that didn't, watch his show or support him in any way, that still wanted him to come back, because it is the principle there. Now, as far as the politics behind it, if he was pulled because of ratings or whatever, I don't know if that's what happened. All I know is you pulled him off the air and they lost $4 billion. So that's the facts. I don't know what happened there.
Weren't you telling me that the Trump administration weighed in? And
Yeah,
were
you said that
scratching
they
your
tweeted.
head?
Well, let me pull that.
Yeah, there's a
up
tweet.
Exactly.
There was a tweet that we saw.
It wasn't a tweet. I think it's Truth Social, because that's where he
Oh,
mainly
did
posts.
Trump post
Yeah.
something on Truth
Well,
Social?
they made a post saying he was upset, and he said, "Well, the White House was informed of the why? Why was the White House informed of any? It's it's
a private business thing.
It's a television show, man. Like, what are you doing?
Let me
I
pull
don't-
it up.
I hate, like, as a comedian, I've been doing this for a while now. I hate it when someone political gets involved with things I like Saturday Night Live, right? Saturday Night Live is fine. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Donald Trump has done Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, he's done it, I think, twice.
Yeah, but see, stuff like that doesn't bother me. People don't like Hillary Clinton.
But he wasn't running for president back then, was he? Or he had just announced.
I don't know, but I like it when you see people in politics that let people make fun of them. They let them. I think Hillary Clinton did a bit where she let people impersonate her. I would like to see Shane Gillis do his impersonation of Donald Trump in front of him. When they show that they have a sense of humor, normally it speaks volumes for the characters.
That's what he said.
I'm sure you can put it up on the screen.
Yeah, I'll read it. I can't believe ABC fake news gave Jimmy Kimmel's job back. The White House was told by ABC that his show was canceled. Something happened between then and now because the audience is gone, and his talent, in quotes, was never there. Why would they want someone back who does so poorly, who's not funny, who puts the network in jeopardy by playing 99% positive Democrat garbage, in all caps? He's yet another arm of the DNC, and to the best of my knowledge, that would be a major illegal campaign contribution.
Now, here's my argument to that. However, he might be right, and I do see why Jimmy Kimmel would be viewed as a Democratic person or favoring Democrats, right? If his ratings were so poor and so bad, leave it alone. It'll work itself out. Why are you getting involved in something just and I don't care who gets mad at me. The main reason that he got upset over that was because of the Charlie Kirk comment. I understand that too. I get it. But at the end of the day, people can say whatever they want to if they're willing to suffer the consequences. They took him off the air. Didn't work out. The consequences didn't play out like they thought it would. He got his show back.
He's scared for his job for 5 days.
And not just that, but you think, the people that work for him and stuff.
Right. He
Now,
has hundreds of staff.
do I think Jimmy Kimmel deserved to be taken off the air for what he said? I don't think so, because I'm a big freedom of speech person. I like to say whatever the fuck I want, and I give that same courtesy to everybody else. Now, the mistake that Jimmy Kimmel made was the old too soon joke. He said it the day after, and you could tell his statement was based on his political standing. That's where he fucked up. If you're going to make a dark joke, take this advice to anybody. If you're going to make a dark joke, you have got to be neutral in what you're joking about. You cannot have a side you favor.
Well, there was one part, because we pulled up Jimmy Fallon's bits that he'd done about Trump and Donald Trump's wedding, where Epstein attended the wedding. And hit for hit, joke for joke, he was not missing a beat with these jokes. They were, I would say, pretty, belly laugh, good, just light, airy jokes. He was like, you had the bride, the groom, the groomer.
Oh God!
I mean, it was like, this is what late night is. And I was like, if you put that up next to Jimmy Kimmel, like Billy said, it'll kind of, the dominant dog's always going to be at the top with the ratings and the reviews.
Billy's right. If the ratings were that bad, he would.
He'll be
off the air soon. I mean, look at Colbert. I'm sure there's probably some pressure from the Trump administration,
even without consequences. Because I told Billy, I said, if you think about true freedom of speech, like if you took it to the fullest extent, there'd be no consequences for anybody saying anything. They would just be able to say stuff. Now, you do something, that there ain't no freedom of action,
Yeah.
I said, in time, stupid, like, things that are just not hitting where they need to hit, like the monologues, Kimmel versus Fallon. I mean, I'm telling you, watch Jimmy Fallon's Donald Trump thing. It's just, that's the reason he ain't getting
another
down.
thing.
He's a lot more likable too.
People,
than Jimmy
they
Kimmel.
fuck up.
Well, he's got like 6. I think I looked up. He's got. I don't want to say exactly 16, but I said, does Jimmy Kimmel write his own monologues? He's got a list.
Yeah, he's got a writer's board, just like.
I was like, he could add in one word, "I," and he's on there.
Right.
That's how that works.
My question is you look at all these big political people, all these people like that watch, like, what's his name? Fucking the guy who thinks frogs are.
Alex Jones.
Alex Jones,
Yeah.
You look at these people, and people get their actual information from these news channels.
That's their source of facts.
Yeah.
Someone's going to watch this podcast, and they're going to get all that information from me. If you're getting your information from me, you're in a bad spot.
Always do your own research, like we talked about with Tylenol.
It takes
Flip
effort.
over a box.
It takes effort though. Have you ever laid in bed and watched stuff? It's so much easier than actually doing research.
The
I know.
amount,
Much better.
that's why AI stuff is
Both
plaguing
sides
everything.
are guilty of
Fake
it too.
stories.
They take what they want, they snip it down into clips, and you got to think. Even if they did that to you, like someone took what you said out of context and they posted a big snippet about it, it's going to take you a lot longer to make an actual post. And be like, "Oh, that's not actually what I said." It's it's just a
Two
myth.
things that I think that people have become completely illiterate in, and it's not reading, is context and intent.
Right.
Common sense.
The two things you need to be a smart person nowadays is just look at the context of what you're watching, what it's being said, what's happening, and the intent of what they said behind it. I'm just saying. And
That's exactly how I look at every news.
content and
Anything.
intent. The context and intent. That's it.
When's the last time people got excited over a book release?
Rare. It's very rare. Twilight.
People don't read.
Maybe Harry Potter.
They've even made
50 Shades of Grey.
That's what I was thinking was the most
There's
recent.
not been any good news in the news.
Think about it. Like
That's another good point we brought up the other day.
Doesn't sell.
Really think about it. Like they even made reading digital. Like you can read on your phone, and people
Kindle.
still won't fucking do it. Read a
Kindle,
book.
Kindle Fire.
A local realtor reached out to me today asking for tips on social media, which I thought was hilarious because I don't know anything. But one thing she does is she posts text, and I'm like, why don't you? And the text was advice on to how to buy or sell a house. I was like, why don't you do
Video
a reel instead of the text?
Yeah.
Kind of a no-brainer, common sense thing. But yeah, even that advice, I was having to give that to her because people don't want to read anything.
Well, it's not even. A lot of it is delivery, also in videos or text. Like, I watch these reaction videos pop up on TikTok, and they'll be like, this situation just got worse. Or they say stuff, they misspell stuff on purpose, and they are completely just debauchering English language to get clicks and views. And it's making people regress.
I'm worried about it.
And
Idiocracy. Look
just
that movie
reading
up.
the title.
I do this thing on Facebook. People have caught on to it, to where the hot topic right now is Donald Trump. Everybody's talking about Donald Trump, right? So I do this thing.
That's the hot topic. It's been the hot topic for like 10 years. But
You liked it.
So I make posts about it, and I don't. I'm very neutral. I say whatever you want. Do you think Donald Trump's doing a good job? So I want to read some of the comments.
please do.
Okay.
I was wondering why you were doing that.
He does that.
There's
and
no
then
upside.
I create characters based on, like, I do respect people's opinions. Don't get me wrong. I like reading them, but at the same time, these outlandish people that make these big statements, I don't take their political point and make fun of it. I create characters based on how they react.
Sure.
I got told by 6 different people that common law marriage was legal in Kentucky and coming back.
All right, so here's what I said. I am once again asking, after all these recent events, some dumbass said, what events? What the fuck is wrong with you? Do you still think Donald Trump is a good president? Everyone is welcome here. Say whatever you want. Right?
It's awful nicely worded.
Go to all or more.
All right,
relevant.
so the top comment was Obama was better with 79 laugh reactions. No likes, no hearts. I'm going to read one reply to that.
You think that was just somebody just being
Oh, let me-
sarcastic?
It'll
trying
tell
to-
you. No, there was
Oh, no. We had 45 laugh reactions.
22 likes and 12 loves.
Why is all the laugh reaction? Everybody laugh reactions are bald. Is there like something I'm not?
Did
I'm
Obama take people's hair? I haven't seen a Rogaine commercial in a while. Just
It's fact.
Another person said he may do a decent job, but he
Bosley.
isn't a good person. Wild statement. All right, I'm not going to say your
They're
names on here.
separating a person from the. I understand. I try to
I
play
do too.
devil's advocate and see here.
I
Because
let's
don't
see.
like it. I
every
don't like
side.
it. I don't agree with 100% of what he does, but I like. the
Let's
direction
see
he's going.
here. Someone said that the MAGA is the world's dumbest cult.
Oof. That's
Fucking
a hot take.
hot take. Someone said, overtime and tips are tax-free now forever. I rest my case.
I
Good
just not
point.
realize you say MAGA like you're spelling it MOGA.
MAGA.
It's MAGA.
MAGA. It don't matter.
MOGA?
Let's see. Let me get another. I'll read one more juicy one here. A lot of no's, a lot of yes.
Simple, pretty straight.
Let's see. No, I'm trying to find one of these fucking like outlandish. Like, if you disagree with my comment, I'll.
Well, I appreciate you guys, Whitney. Guys, use Whitney to buy houses. Follow, share. Tera Padgett, Billy Hubbard. Trying to do this thing.
Just give a sensible take on the shit show that's going on today.
Exactly.
And if you get upset at anything I say, you can write it in the comments. Go in the bathroom, wash your face off, and then go fuck yourself.
And this has been Barrett Freeman, another episode of the PropertyTales podcast. Thanks for joining us. See you next time. Best one yet.
Yep.